Hello and welcome back to Paradise Lost. We're inside of like this, I guess this like train depot, this sort of processing area first. And let's go ahead and keep on going deeper. I still don't really understand what exactly we're doing here. My theories are still that we're either trying to find some sort of secret drug to like take care of our sick mother, or we're trying to... What am I trying to say? I just completely lost my train of thought. Or we're trying to find out who our real father is, who might be that person from the photograph. Alright, to Russia officials, I am not pleased. I was taken from the front line in the midst of an assault on the enemy and then hidden underground like a coward. Just because there may be a need for someone in my position to protect high-ranking dignitaries that may or may not arrive in the shelter. I have been preparing that attack for weeks and was denied the opportunity to ensure its success. I was told, soon there will no longer be such a thing as a front line and that you should consider this an honor. The audacity. I am requesting reassignment to my previous post without delay. Okay. Hugo Dietrich there, he was not particularly pleased. He was obviously the guy who they grabbed to go ahead and like put in charge of this place, which I mean I guess sort of makes sense. All arrivals, welcome to Gesellschaft. You are now located in the greetings chamber. Due to the higher air pressure, you may experience some discomfort. Do not be alarmed. Your body will soon adjust to the new conditions. Staying in Gesellschaft is a guarantee of safety, innovation, and freedom from any blood crimes. All of you have been carefully chosen by the Office of Racial Policy to continue the 1,000-year Reich here, where the degradation of the outside world cannot reach you. Here, where the physically and mentally inferior cannot perpetuate their suffering on the body of their children. And even though you are far below the surface, it is historical record that solitude provides the conditions for the greatest of societies. I'm pretty sure that's not necessarily the case. I mean, for some people, yes, being alone is incredibly useful. Like myself, like I am infinitely more productive when I'm alone. But yeah, I'm not sure that. But then again, right? I'm not the type of person who's like I'm certainly not going to be solving cancer or anything. So I guess maybe that's a little bit of a worthless statement on my end. So what's over this way first? Then I'll kind of loop back and I'll go double check. Still really liking this, though. There have been a couple of times that it seems to chug a bit, and I think that might just be, like, maybe it's a little bit of an unoptimization thing going on, or maybe these environments are a little big and they're not doing occlusion culling right or something like that, but, yeah, still working pretty well. What was that ding? Okay. So, I guess, like, here's my question, then. Am I gonna come across some of these people? Some of these survivors or something? Modzitang? Again, I still have no fucking idea how to pronounce German. It's a language that I have a very difficult time with. Actually, after I recorded the last part, I went ahead and I made sure to set up my Duolingo profile, because there were two languages I wanted to start, and I wanted to do Arabic and German. Because that just seems like an interesting variety, and someday I'd like to actually be able to some sense, actually be able to go through at least 7 languages. So, not necessarily fluently in all of them, but I'd like to be able to at least be somewhat, like, semi-conversational. Even if, you know, it's kind of obvious that I'm just a bit of a fuck-up. Okay, kid, calm the hell down. You're probably going down. And isn't the thing shaking? Oh, okay. Well, I guess the kid died. No, I'm kidding. Anger. Okay. Oh, so that's kind of achievement for, 1, denial. Oh, so this is the 5 stages of loss then, right? What is it? Denial, anger, depression, bargaining, and acceptance, or something like that? I can't remember what they are, but it's, yeah, there's 5 stages. It's the 5 stages of grief, or something like that. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what they are, but... Alright, oh hey, look! We somehow finally made it down there. So much for vaunted German engineering, but then again, I guess this is in Poland, so maybe they... I don't know, maybe they just won't. Yeah, shit, if I would have known that that was going to end there, I probably would have, probably just would have finished off the last part. What I'm going to try to do this time is I'm going to try to finish off the entire... I'll try to finish off anger in this episode. And then we can go ahead and we can go start the next section. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go ahead and see. Maybe some of these chapters are going to be longer than I would have expected. What is this? This is... Okay, yeah, so this definitely is somewhere that came from. I didn't mean to bump right click there, by the way. Sorry about that. So there is... Oh, I think those are modeled off of the old German V2 rockets. Yeah, alright. What do we got? Yeah, nothing going on here. So this must be where they had, like, the nuclear weapons or something, or the missiles, or the rockets that they were launching nukes with. Now, what do I got here? So somebody's trying to contact us. For the Führer's eyes only, Berlin, 1949. Since the Soviet Union remains our enemy and is uncertain how long the U.S. will maintain its neutrality, our priority must be producing large amounts of atomic weaponry and deploying or developing a method to deploy said weaponry at long distances. If we're unable to complete either of these points and do not destroy the Reich's enemies, we must prepare for Plan B. That is, temporarily disabling the enemy with all available atomic weaponry, providing shelter to the Volk, and preparing them for the final battle. Here are its core elements. Finish work on the Quality Intelligence Program. Okay. Build a network of radiation-proof bunkers suitable for 15 plus years of inhabitation. Prepare a tactical nuclear weapon. Prepare plans to evacuate the most valuable members of society. Once the enemy encroaches on Reich soil, evacuate said citizens to the bunkers. Attack the enemy with all available atomic weaponry. Train a society of warriors who will perfect and produce new weaponry, and then return to the surface and defeat them. That seems... Boy, that's like raw politician speak. That was basically the most nonsense thing in the world. Let's see. Okay, I can't mess with the telegram system or anything. What about you? Okay, I guess that opened up the door. Hopefully that's not on a timer, but I guess, yeah, let's, I just want to go ahead and check out this area first, see if there's anything else, because it's kind of interesting seeing the lore here. Hello, what are you? This is a photograph of some kind? It's a photograph of a couple of men and a couple of women. It must be from one of their weddings or something. Alright. Anything else besides... Yeah, I think this is just the only thing. To Oberst Huber Neubauer, or Neubauer? OKW Chief of Infantry Training. Dear Colonel, I just received the proposed training guidelines for the National Guard for the Third Reich program, which is meant to prepare children for the enlistment in the Volkswasch. Is it Volkswasch? Volkswasch? I don't know. Anyway, their author is a certain Major Horst Kaschik. I sincerely doubt said major has ever met a child. No one who has without items such as loading bullets into a rifle to develop coordination to do a program for 5-year-olds. I firmly request that you reject this program and create a new one with the assistance of human development psychologists. They will be able to bring to bear expert knowledge of the mental and motor capabilities of children at various stages in development, and unlike the major, will have some notion of what constitutes proper pedagogy. Interesting question, actually. I'm trying to remember the first time that I actually, loaded in a weapon. I mean, I guess I was probably pretty young when my parents ran me through gun safety. Just so that, that way if there was ever a problem, I wouldn't inadvertently kill myself or one of my friends. Which I'm of the opinion of that that's something that basically every fucking school in the United States should teach. It's weird, too, because, we used to actually do that. Up in the 50s and 60s and stuff, there was something called, I think it was Eddie Eagle. And it was actually partially assisted by the NRA. And what they did is they would basically have cops go in with empty guns to schools, and what they would do is they would just teach kids gun safety. They wouldn't necessarily shoot them or anything, they would just be like, hey, here's a gun, these are the rules for guns, don't fucking point them at people, and, basically show them, how to make sure a gun is safe, and then the whole point was that you teach them that as soon as you're done with it, you go find an adult immediately. So, yeah, that's something that I think would probably be really helpful. We probably should bring that back and start teaching people that shit. But you have all the gun-grabbing idiots in the U.S. that are like, we can't have that, so I don't fucking know anymore. Anyway, enough politics rambling. So there was 2 things that I could read here. I think there was the one on this table and then one that I just passed, right? Yeah, okay, what is this? This is... God, I really wish I could read German. Okay, so that's just like a desk system of some kind? Okay, and then what about this? This is transcription of recorded conversation between Max Pfeiffer and director of the GG Krakow Commissariat, Gunther Ludwig. What in fuck's name are you cretins playing at? I still don't have any spelt. If you're under the impression that I'll wait till harvest, let me clear that up for you right now, I won't. Suddenly everyone's losing their mind over that grain. 30 times a day they call me from the Vaterland, from the Bohemian Moravian protectorates, even from France, all ranting about some stupid wheat. Countless generations since the Middle Ages never touched the stuff and didn't seem to mind. I mind I have orders to ensure the delivery is completed, and grain isn't a widget. I can't just churn out more. Do you think I haven't been trying to find some? Write a complaint to the Ministry of Agriculture. Oh, okay, so they were... Did they have, like, a starvation problem then? Was this one of... Did they nuke things and then somehow... Yeah, did the nukes not do what they wanted them to do or something? Hello? Oh, hey, here's us. Oh, we're definitely being watched. Yeah, and you can't really even see what the kid looks like, but okay. Yeah, so that's ominous. Why are we being watched? What do I got here? This is a... I don't know what that is. There's like an alligator clip on it, so that has to be something fairly small. Huh. Alright, what I got over here? This is acceptance speech of Professor Kurt Hartmann, winner of the 25th Jubilee of the Third Reich Prize. Delivered in 1953, you have successfully created a computing machine whose processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the American's ENIAC. Its construction employs newly discovered methods of neural communication in the hippocampus, sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of normally unused parts of the brain. Its interface allows it to simultaneously process and store information while using it for process management. We predict an operational period of 4 years. After that, its processing power will start to decline, potentially threatening system stability. 1 second, I'm going to take a drink here. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so they made a fucking brain computer. That's really what we're getting at here. The Nazis made a brain computer, and that's probably what's administering this, and I'm going to imagine this is probably like our father or something. Or it's a clone of our mother. Or something, I don't know. Oh, they're playing chess. Boy, if it was brighter, I'd be able to tell who was winning. Okay, what... So I wonder what was this stage then? Was this like... This appears to have been just like the administrative... Or not stage, what level is this? This looks like it was just the administrative level. Yeah, this is... Again, really wish... Leave it to the Germans to name something like that. I will say that there is something kind of both funny and admirable about the German language, just because of like how oddly specific it is. So like they'll have, you know, there'll just be really specific phrases for things that like are made up of the distinct bits of it that all describe the feeling or whatever, or that describe the object. It's actually kind of cool from a linguistic standpoint. Can I can't do anything with this. That's literally just a big book that's very worn. Then what are you? You are a... You're just like some kind of medallion. Okay. What just happened? So presumably I need to go through this door, right? Oh, okay. Didn't expect the door to open like that. I expected that to roll. Oh, the kid just was like, huh? Okay, so I wonder why they have the hell? Why was there just a spotlight? Yeah, what? Why is there just like... Can you see that on the video? Yeah, you might be able to. There's just like a random floating point light there. Or a spotlight that's guiding me here. And yeah, why the hell do these guys have, like, random... Yeah, why are there just, like, missiles hanging out here? That's very odd. Okay. Oh, here, let's see. What, Hello, someone help me. I know you're out there. Ah, what? Hello, I guess, is what a kid would probably do.
Is anyone out there? Hello?
Hi.
What? Who's there?
Hey kid, calm down. There's no need to get upset.
I'm not a kid. What do you want?
Who says I want anything? You're the one who said hello.
Who are you?
I came here to look for things to scavenge, just like you. I mean, that's why you're here, right? Oh, you can tell me.
Do we want to trust the kid? I'm of the opinion that they're looking for someone. And also, does this woman sound a little bit like our mother? Or am I just crazy? I can't really tell because you only heard like two or three sentences out of the mom. Okay, I'm looking for someone.
I'm looking for someone.
I haven't seen anyone else here. But hey, I can help you with that. I'm in some sort of control center, so I've got a pretty good view of things. There are cameras, switches, and whatnot in here. I could help you find whoever it is you're looking for. What do you say?
What do you want in return?
What do you want in return?
Just a small favor. Somehow I got myself locked in here. So I just need you to find the control room and get me out. You help me and I help you. That is called a quid pro quo.
I know what it's called, but I doubt the kid does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See? We can even learn from each other on the way. So, will you help me?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's do it.
I'll help you. Tell me how.
So, I have this map and I think I figured it out. We are on level 2. Should be -2 if you ask me. Anyway, the room you're in is connected to a warehouse that leads to the forge. And that's where the control room should be.
And that's where you are.
That's right. Just come here and get me out before I completely lose my mind. Oh, as a gesture of goodwill, I even opened the door for you. Voila.
So, I guess I should get going.
Yep. Be careful out there. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, let's blaze the kid being all soft and stupid. Okay, so that should...
So, if you see a microphone, you can say hi. Or whatever.
Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure if I trust this lady. So she came here to scavenge, but she wasn't sure if that's what we were doing here. I think she might be the computer. I'm not sure if she's a person. Or I'm not sure if she's like a living person, I guess, which seems like an odd distinction to have to make. Which actually does create the question then, at what point would an AI be considered human? Or like, yeah, at what point would it...
It's made of salt. I mean the cave, not the warehouse. I figured I would entertain you with some facts about this place.
How do you know this?
That might have been the only fact I know about this place. That's because all over the warehouse.
Okay, interesting. She should be giving like a running narration. Yeah, how does she know that though? Okay. What do we got here? This is Ministry of Armaments and Munitions Directive on the reclamation of materials left behind after evacuation. The first supplies available to colonists will be any metal, wood, or leather that can be salvaged from the trains used in Operation Submergence. They should thus be thoroughly stripped and the materials refurbished and put to immediate use. All colonists are reminded that by the time it is abandoned, the bunker should produce arms and provisions for at least 2 divisions. To the extent supplies and capacities allow, research and development work must be undertaken on refining conventional arms and developing new weapons to ensure a victory. That was by that dickhead Albert Speer. Okay, so, yeah, he was probably full of shit per usual. And what do I have this? This is a... Oh, is this? I think this is like a D&D stat sheet. It's kind of what that looks like. Alright. Interesting, interesting. And what do I got, Oh, is this just like weapons assembly or something? Or weapon transport, it looks like?
What do you think they keep in those containers?
I don't know, probably.
Still unopened. Unless they never got a chance to open them. Maybe they didn't know how? No, that couldn't be.
Okay, well, I mean, if it is Germany, I'm going to imagine sauerkraut was probably in there. Sauerkraut, beer, stuff like that. I'm going to say if it was the Swiss, I would say chocolates and watches, but I guess that's probably unlikely, considering that we're in Poland. If it's Poland, then wouldn't it just be potatoes and vodka? Although I guess vodka is hardly an exclusively Polish thing anyway. Let's see, so I have to get up there. I wonder if I'm going to have to move the rocket or something to climb over it. Not sure I would trust walking on one of those, but then again, I guess like we're playing as a kid who's probably all of, what, 100 pounds? I mean, frickin' crazy. Alright, nothing here. What do I got? Okay, so I think my options are jumping down, and then I'll probably press a button. I just don't want to get locked down there and then miss any opportunities to do some other stuff. So, yeah, first things first, let's try the lever. And then let's drag you down. Yeah, I know, lady, shut up. Or computer, whatever you are. Yeah, come on, let's, yeah, jump on down, kid. And then, let's see if I can get anything down here. Maybe there would be a computer system. Yeah, okay. What is this? Oh, this is...
I can't get through.
I can see that. I have an idea, but I need your help.
What should I do?
Do you see that crane? I think I can control it from here. But first we have to release it from that thing. Can you do something about that?
I can try.
Okay, what, I need to release it from what thing?
To pull it.
What lever are you talking about? Are you talking about the lever that was down there? I mean, is that not what I literally just tried to do? Or is there another lever somewhere that I did try to pull? Oh, did I just... No, that can't be the lever. So the game is saying I need to go pull some sort of lever. Is there something... Yeah, this is remarkably unsafe. Let's see. Yeah, what lever are they talking about? Is it that one up there? Which then begs the question of how do I get up there? Oh, you know what? Maybe we're gonna ram it with this. Or maybe we're gonna go ahead and maybe we'll like... Oh no, we're not... I was gonna say, we might turn on the engine and then burn a hole in it, but I don't think that's this type of game. Yeah, so like this looks somewhat climbable to get up there. But I can't do that, so what... Yeah, what lever are they talking... Oh, that lever, duh, okay. Yeah, it's a very good thing that this game does have these little, like, markers, otherwise this would probably be very, very frustrating. Go on down.
Got it.
Okay, so now what?
What are you planning to do with that rocket?
Be quiet, I need to focus.
Watch out! It might blow up. Don't!
Okay, yeah, so they did bash down the door. That was pretty cool.
Alright.
How did you know it wouldn't blow up? Actually, yeah, let's just say you could have warned me.
You could have warned me what you were planning to do.
I was afraid you might say no.
So you risked my life?
Hey, I got you out of there, didn't I? Anyway, I don't see any cameras in there. So I'll meet you on the other side.
Okay, yeah, so that's not really that big of a deal. I don't know why the kid's, like, freaking out so much. I also don't know what just happened to that animation. It, like, didn't want to trigger for some reason. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do I actually have to go around? Looks like I have to. Oh, boy. Alright. Really? I can't go through there? Oh, that's fucking stupid. Why? I guess why even have this one as an option, then? Like, why give the player the option to go walk up there if they can't go anywhere? I guess maybe if they wanted to go explore past the rocket, but... Alright. I also still want to know how exactly we're supposed to get up there. Because that does look... Oh, wait, no, that's not an interactable. That's the camera. Okay. I was very confused. I was like, wait, yeah, how are we supposed to get up there? But no, that was literally just a camera, and I'm just a dumbass. Well, so far, so good. We got more rockets and stuff like that. Also, I'm pretty sure that when the Nazis are talking about nuclear weaponry, they needed what are called strategic nukes, not tactical nukes. Tactical nukes are what you use to eliminate divisions of infantry, but they really are fairly small scale in nature. Strategic nukes are what you use to gut cities and kill entire fields worth of, or entire armies worth of troops. Yeah, here, let's give this a shot. What, Oh, hang on. Do I need to... Yeah, let's go ahead and let's press U. And that'll rotate to there. And then I'll go ahead and I'll press the top one more time. And that should go ahead and that should rotate it towards me so I can climb on. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And then let's go take a look inside. What do we have here? I still really want to see like a Metro Stalker type crossover. I think that'd be fucking cool. Ooh, hello, MG42. I can't carry it, of course. I mean, that thing's probably longer than this kit is, so I guess... Yeah, and there's an STG. Also, there's... Well, no, those are still... Yeah, those bullets are unfired. I was gonna say, did they... Oh no, but there's bullet holes here. So, what happened? Was there like a mini war or something that happened? Was there like an internal fight over supplies and such? Yeah, that might have been the case, maybe. Because yeah, like those MGs, yeah, and you can see bullet holes all over. Those MG42s and such, those are actually situated to basically pour fire out of the side. Oh, and actually fun. Oh yeah, and here there's yeah, there's an MP40 here as well. Fun fact, actually, the Nazis in World War II sort of developed what we would consider modern combined arms approaches, and actually modern infantry maneuvers. Because what the US did was they basically built everything around the riflemen. So everyone was basically armed with rifles, and the idea was like one soldier that can do precision firepower, blah blah blah. And what the Nazis did instead is they built everything around their machine guns. So they would have squads that were basically anchored by their MG42s or whatever they had as equivalent then, and they would go ahead and use them to like actually deliver the most firepower, and then all of the troops were there to support them. So the machine gun might suppress the enemy, and then the troops would sneak around and kill them, or you know the normal troops would lead people into ambushes, and then the machine gun would cut them down. And that actually ended up being a hell of a lot more efficient, all things considered. And that actually ended up forming the basis of a lot of modern infantry maneuvers. Now that's not an MP40. What the fuck is that? That looks just like some homebrew piece of shit SMG. Okay. What do I got down here then? Yeah, I want to try to go exploring as much as I can. I'm pretty sad that I missed that one opportunity earlier on when I went through the gate to go to the Nazi thing. Okay, what? Yeah, again, these just look like shitty custom weapons. Yeah, and there's an MG42 there. So what is this? Was this like a resistance hideout or something? Maybe.
We must be very quiet, all right? Listen to the clattering of the train. Really, when you think about it, we're very lucky it is so cold. Rails don't like hot weather. When steel heats up, it increases in volume. It bulges and strains until finally it can pop free of its restraints. The train might even derail. But we are in no danger of that because it's winter. We'll reach our destination, I promise.
Well, you clearly did. So yeah, these guys are hidden behind here. So they must have been trying to sneak their way inside or something. Were these like Polish resistance people maybe? I remember actually reading something once about like I think the Polish resistance actually had basically like kill teams. And there's a really interesting colorized photo. It's just a couple of normal looking dudes, but apparently they were a captain and a lieutenant in the Polish resistance or whatever. And like one of them was a guy who was explicitly charged with doing assassinations of local Nazis, and the other one was charged with like I can't remember if he was like a demolitions expert or if he was somebody tasked with going after collaborators or something like that, or if he was an intelligence guy. It was really kind of fascinating. That must have been just a horrific experience to be in. Yeah, God, that like all of the stuff that the resistances did fighting back against the occupation of pretty much everyone in their territory. So like obviously the Nazis and then the Soviets and everything else. I mean, kudos to those guys. They did a hell of a thing. Let's see. What? Okay, what is this? Then okay, this is another recorder.
The lieutenant's dead.
Who's second in command?
Also dead. There's only a handful of us left alive, while plenty of Germans are still scattered all over the place.
We'll get them.
I know we will. I just know that there's a more efficient way of doing it.
Efficient? You're starting to sound like that.
I sound like a scientist who doesn't want unnecessary bloodshed.
So, what are you suggesting as a scientist?
I'm suggesting we turn on that computer and use it against them like we did before.
No! Out of the question.
Think about it. It can scan the area and find all of them for us.
I said no. We will no longer use their technology. You disconnected it yourself. You know what it requires to operate. How are we different from them if we can live with those consequences?
It is too late to help them anyway, and without it, it will take us weeks to find the Nazis.
Let it take months. Do not bring this up again. That's an order.
Must I remind you, I'm the reason we found this place? Who are you to order anything?
I'm first in command now.
So I had a hard time kind of following who was who. So we have this man and woman, but they must have been the resistance people or something. So like, is that going to end up having been the doctor from the early parts of the game, or from that photo that we have? And then did he like tell the resistance or some sort of forced how to get inside of here? But then they were getting taken out. So yeah, this must have been like an insurgency type of thing, and they apparently were doing pretty damn well too. Which is surprising. Alright, what do you got? Yeah, another machine gun. That's actually pretty well sighted. That, yeah, that would actually be a really good position. You could just rain bullets down on them as they approach. God, yeah, so that computer, I'm more and more convinced, is like, it's a brain computer or something, and it takes a human being to use. They said they shut it down. Yeah, there must be a reason that they shut it down. It must use like the brain of children or something like that.
What happened here?
Well, kid, it looks like gunfire. Yeah, you got more MGs. God, yeah, shooting under here must have been fucking loud. Well, at least that explains where everybody went.
Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. No. I can't do it. Fuck. No one ever shot at me before. Few ounces of lead. A few thousand feet per second. I won't even notice. I won't even notice. A man shoots. The Lord carries the bullet. Let it be.
I'm not sure if that's actually true, but okay. Yeah, so what the hell happened? Like, there's obviously some sort of an insurgency. Who did what? Presumably the Polish resistance did something, but I don't know. I mean, presumably this is still located in Poland.
Hello?
Yeah, didn't we see something about Krakow? Where are you? I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, this thing is definitely the computer. Of course it is. So, yeah, of course this thing is the machine. Let's go check out some of these like files and stuff first before I go read that, because I still want to find out what exactly happened with our father here. Yeah, why was he just so disgusted with what they were doing that he went ahead and he tried to help the resistance then? Is that what we're going to see here? I mean, I guess that's certainly possible. Okay, nothing going on, nothing going on, nothing going on. Alright, what about... Yeah, nothing here. Yeah, okay, I guess let's go play with the computer. Who is this?
Hey, where are you?
Insert memory tube.
I'm still here waiting for you.
I'm in the room you told me to go to.
What? That's impossible.
You're in a different control room, maybe?
You must be in a different room then.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't mean to send you on a wild goose chase.
That's okay. We all make mistakes.
You're kind. I really thought it was here.
I'm pretty sure it is here.
It really means a lot that you trusted me. I'm sorry I disappointed you. The truth is, I don't know what's happening to me. I've been locked in here for I don't know how long, and I'm getting really scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you are my only hope.
Hope isn't going to help me find a way.
You're right.
So, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Just give me a second. Yes, I got it. It says here, you're in a control room, right? So you're probably talking through an EVE console.
I guess.
That machine has control over the entire area. We should be able to get access to the maps, doors, shafts, everything.
But the screen says it needs a memory tube.
Huh. I wonder what that's for. See if you can find one lying around.
Okay,
I'm
so
looking it up right now.
yeah,
It says
let's see.
here that the memory tubes have something to do with the oversight system for the whole bunker. They recorded events back when the system was still working.
Okay, so I bet that's one of the things that I just found. It's probably, yeah, it's probably that big metal thing up there. Because this was the only thing that looked a little bit odd to me. So this is like it's like a hard drive of sorts, I guess. Okay, and then where do I do? Oh, I probably just pop it into this thing here, don't I? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's insert and then see what's happening. It's weird that it has like a partially inverted peace sign, though. Alright, restoring last failure report. Gesellschaft, 41% operation, 93%. Recording of the last minutes before the defect took place. Oh boy. What are we... Well, shit, I don't know. Like, should I go ahead and do the one that'll have... What? Okay, cool, I guess. I didn't select anything there.
I told you, not in front of her.
He reached for his gun. What was I supposed to do?
Okay, let's see what we can do about this machine. It knows we're breaking in. Sometimes it takes a moment. Let me try that again.
Didn't you say you've done this before?
I have. Niech to szlak.
Should have done that in the first place.
The encryption codes. It seems they are the same ones I helped crack years ago.
How do we have those people upstairs?
Just give me a moment. This is incredible.
What?
Deploy all troops. I guess it just do order A. I don't know.
That was pretty horrific.
Yeah. It's like the bunker was trying to defend itself.
By any means necessary. I guess that's all war really is in the end. People killing each other in desperation. Did it end?
Did what end?
The war. Did the war end?
I think so. I don't really know.
Yeah, no one tells me anything either. So, what was it like where you came from?
The world was lifeless or it was peaceful? Well, let's be honest, it was pretty lifeless.
There. Everything is dead.
That's sad to hear.
So, what do we do now?
Now, I have access to the control system in this area, and I can let you out of this room. I'll study the map and try to find the central control room. Go straight through the forge. There should be a passage down there.
Okay, so she's definitely the computer, because she was asking, did the fucking war end? That's obviously not something that somebody who has been on the surface at all would know, or wouldn't know, rather. Very interesting. Oh god, okay, that was fucking weird. Yeah, like I got past the loading zone for the game. I think I did that in Tower of Fate, too, and it looked very odd then as well. Oh look, more OSHA violations. Okay, so they have the forge here.
All the trains were supposed to go.
I guess, kid? Yeah, so there was definitely some sort of a war that occurred here. It's very odd. Look, I wonder what... fucking voice. I wonder what... Yeah. How did the resistance or whatever, the Polish underground, how did they actually find out about this place?
It's a dead end.
What?
There's no way to keep going.
According to my map, there should be a pipe there. It leads directly to the living area. Can't you see it?
So, you expect me to jump?
Listen, I wouldn't have let you here if I didn't think you could do it.
Is that really the only way down?
Really the only way down?
I'm afraid so. From this part of the bunker, at least. You trusted me once. I just need you to trust me again. That pipe is part of the cooling system for this forge. There's a small reservoir at the end that should soften your landing. At least there should be.
Should be? Yeah, should be. Let's ask that.
You mean you aren't sure?
It's been so long since anything in here was working, it's anyone's guess if it's still there. But I'm willing to bet that it is. You said the world outside is lifeless, right?
So what?
So even though it's an empty, unforgiving place, you survived. You are a fighter. You can do it.
What will happen if I don't jump?
What will happen if I don't jump?
Have you ever felt helpless? Like you have no control over the things going on around you? Like you have to just accept whatever happens next? No matter how painful it is? Things don't have to be like that this time. You're in control now. So, to answer your question, if you don't jump, there's a chance you'll end up asking yourself, what if? And that's an awful feeling.
Okay, I will do it. I will jump.
Everything's going to be alright, trust me.
Alright.
You can
Yes.
swim, right?
That is something actually really interesting. There's some cool psychology out there that basically suggests that the big thing people regret with their lives is the things that they didn't do over the things that they did. And learning that was actually a really interesting moment, because I'm normally a really cautious person that likes to be very, very thorough. But then it sort of just like, yeah, it made me basically ask the question, why shouldn't I do something? And now we're on to bargaining. Oh, yeah, so I think... yeah, so we're definitely going through the 5 stages of grief here. Interesting. So yeah, we're going on to bargaining then. So I wonder if we're going to learn more about what happened. I wonder if we're going to see, maybe we'll see sort of what led to all of the events of this game. Oh, this isn't good. Kid, come on, let's get you out of here, come on. Yeah, climb on up, there we go. Boy, we are probably frickin' freezing, because I look at this place, there's like ice in the walls and stuff. That water must be cold as hell. Alright, so what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is end the video here. Next time, I guess we're going to go through Chapter 3, Bargaining. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.